Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Yesterday, we told in the video that we will probably stay here, guys, at 41 cents and we have a swing high. We have seen that happening, and though we did see it happening again, guys, we went upwards. We found support level at 41 cents, major support level line right here. If we lost this, then we would probably go further down, but this is good, guys. We have the hammer candle right here, as you can see on the 4-hour frame. We are looking good, and if you draw, guys, a proper Fibonacci retracement tool, it is very good. I've drawn mine from 1 to 0, guys, to this top right here at 68 cents. The reason is from the bottom to the top because I wanted to find major support levels. You can see now 47 cents, 41 cents and 34 cents were the major support lines. We went down all the way to 41. Now we are going upwards, right? And why did we stop here though? How could we find that we would have here a resistance line? The reason is, if I draw my Fibonacci retracement from the top to this bottom right here, guys, you will understand that we had the 0.5 resistance level here, and of course that's how we found resistance line, because the Fibonacci retracement 0.5 line is exactly at this top. That's why now we are correcting a little bit, right? We have a little bit of a huge sell pressure. So what will happen, guys? First of all, let's see the MACD. I told you yesterday I didn't want to lose this support level. This means, guys, we are going down. We have a swing high here. We have a bullish recross. However, this swing high might not mean that we will be approaching our previous high or go even upwards, even higher, right? But we will discuss the probabilities here. Right now, it is good that we had a bullish recross, and therefore on the 4-hour frame what we want to see is the blue line going way above the signal line, guys, the orange line, right? So this will be good. Let's go to TFUEL, THETA FUEL against USDT, but on the RSI, the relative strength index, and the commodity channel index. Let's go here to see some really good signs here. We have gone up, let's say that we have gone up like 30% around there, guys, and we are not yet in an overbought situation. That means that this coin is strong, right? We have gone 30% upwards, but we aren't in an overbought situation yet. If we were here, guys, let's say that we were here, I would tell you that, yeah, we don't have the strength needed, but right now we are not in an overbought situation. We are inside this gray zone. This is very good. And of course, we want to see where we will go from now. According to the SSL channel, the green line is above the red line, so we are having a buying opportunity, right? So let's go, guys, to the TFUEL in the daily frame. And on the daily frame here, we want to see some important things. First of all, we had a sell pressure here, a sell momentum according to the SSL hybrid. This indicator here, guys, it told us that to sell here, but we didn't have a buying opportunity. We didn't have a blue arrow here. That's why we can't always trust one indicator, because here we could buy, but eventually, according to this indicator, we could not, right? So eventually, guys, we would lose this swing high momentum right here. On the daily frame, we aren't in an overbought situation. What we want to see is to go further above and have something like this again for the commodity channel index. Same for the RSI here, we want to go all the way upwards and go into an overbought situation, because that would mean, guys, that we can go over previous high, right? It would mean that it could push the price upwards right here, but I'm a little bit scared, and I will explain why. On the daily MACD though, guys, remember that I told you yesterday, it is okay. I'm a bit afraid of the angle here, because the blue line, you can see it was going down and it was about to meet the orange line, but eventually, guys, I've told you multiple times that we might have a rejection and go upwards. We might see that going on. If we see that, this will be very good, but if we see a bearish cross here between the TFUEL, between the MACD and the signal line, guys, the orange line, then this is bad as well. So let's go now to the TFUEL against Bitcoin to see some important things. First of all, guys, in the 4-hour frame, we had the same here. We went a little bit upwards, and of of course, we didn't have the bearish cross between the 20-day MA and the 50-day MA. We are not in an overbought situation. That is good. Of course, we went so much upwards, guys, and we don't have an overbought situation. That is very, very good for TFUEL against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame. And of course, we have the bullish recross here as well as we had that on TFUEL against Tether USD, right? We have the same for TFUEL against Bitcoin chart. So we can go now to the daily frame. You can see on the daily frame we had the same rejection here, almost same rejection. We might even have a bearish cross, but we hope we don't. And for TFUEL against Bitcoin, guys, we are the same for as well as TFUEL against USDT. You can see we are inside this purple area. We don't have any overbought situation. Same for the commodity channel index. We don't have any overbought situation at all. We are inside this gray zone. If we go above, that's what we want to see, actually going in an overbought situation. So we might be able to see again all-time highs for TFUEL, right? We might be able to see it going upwards all the way above 66 cents, along with the mainnet 3.0 launch that we will have on June, right? So what is happening here, guys? What is the future for TFUEL against USDT right here? First of all, I want to say that we had the swing high at 41 cents, right? This is very, very good. This is what we wanted to see, a swing high momentum. Now we stopped at the Fibonacci retracement, at the other Fibonacci retracement. If I draw the Fibonacci from this top down to this bottom, you will see that we stopped at the 0.5, the 54 cents, right? We stopped at the 54 cents, and now we want to see if we can actually go even further above to 55, which is our 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. We can do it, guys. We can go in there, but I want you to be very, very careful, right? I want you to be very, very careful, because with this drop down right here, we lost some momentum in the technical analysis, and I am not sure, even with the 3.0 minute launch, I'm not sure that we can approach so easily and go above the 66 cents. That's what we want to see, of course, but it is not so easy right now. So I want you to be a little bit careful. If you are a new investor right now, what I'd suggest you to do, guys, is if we get above the 57 cents, then you can actually, or even better, guys, the 61 cents, so you can minimize the risk. If we go above here, then you can actually reinvest above the 61 cents, because then you will minimize the risk, and that means we are probably going to retest the 80 cents. And how did I find the 80 cents, guys, price target? First of all, you can draw a Fibonacci extension, guys. You can draw a Fibonacci extension, but what we will do right here is to draw a Fibonacci retracement starting from this bottom, ending up to this top. And you will realize the minus 0.236 is in the 80 cents. Another way we can do it is if we delete this, we can draw a Fibonacci extension, right? We can draw a Fibonacci extension starting from this bottom to this top, then to this bottom as well. Next price target, you can see 2.618 is around 80 to 81 cents. So therefore, our next price target is this exactly moment, guys. The 80 cents is our next price target for TFUEL, as long as we can go above the 1.618. Again, we need to retest this 1.618, but mostly, guys, I believe the 62 cents is the reason, the line we want to retest before we can reinvest and be sure that we minimize the risk. Because, okay, guys, I get it that we have great news going on for TFUEL, but you always have to remember we are doing a technical analysis right here. And although we are in a good position to go, because you can see that it looks strong, we have gone 30% upwards, around 30% upwards, guys, from here, even more, and we are not in an overbought situation. That means the alt we are seeing is strong, right? It means that it is strong, but as we are going a little bit higher, we want to see if we can surpass these targets. Eventually, if we can, then we will probably be going to 80 cents, right? 80 cents is our next price target for sure. Mark my words, if we are going upwards. But right now I want you to be a little bit careful. We are not in an overbought situation. We can go even higher. Don't get me wrong, guys. We can even retest the 57 cents, the 62 cents, but I would suggest you to wait a little bit to reinvest as we are going above the 62 cents, because then you minimize the risk. If you want to reinvest right now, always have in your mind that the swing high, after seeing the top here, guys, a swing low and then a swing high is very, very common in the cryptocurrency market. We are seeing this or moving up to 62 cents, then we are falling again down. So you have to be careful, as I told you yesterday, that we will have a swing high here. You can see the 41 cents around there. We stopped, guys, at 40 cents. Then we had a very, very nice, this is the Fibonacci retracement properly. We had a very nice hammer candle, and that's why we saw the reversal pattern. This is a hammer candle. We are seeing a reversal pattern as long as we are seeing this candle, and that's why we stopped at 54 cents, because it was our 0.5 Fibonacci retracement starting from this top ending to this bottom. So if you draw the Fibonacci retracement levels properly, you can identify major resistance levels. So here we are, guys. I would suggest you to wait, not to risk your chance. If you've bought around, guys, this area right here below the 40 cents, then I suggest you to hold more, right? I suggest you to hold more. If you bought, of course, at this top around this area right here, then I would suggest you also to hold, because you never want to sell when you are in a loss, right? When you have your portfolio and you are in a loss, you never want to sell, because that's the time you lose something, right? When you are in a loss, guys, you want to wait, and eventually better days will come for sure, but you need patience. Patience is the key for success in the cryptocurrency market. Always remember that, always have it in your mind, and of course, as long as you are having discipline and patience, things will go even better for you. And of course, being better at the technical analysis will be extremely better for you. And that's why I'm fighting for, guys, for you to learn not to have just price targets here and to do swing trades according to my advice, but also for you to learn, because these are my advices, guys. And I hope I am right all the way, right? I hope I am right, but sometimes I can be wrong. And you have to decide whether to buy or not. It is your decision to make, but I want to help you as much as I can. Therefore, that's why I told you guys, this support level, the 41 cents, is a major line. We will probably see a swing high. Yesterday, I told you that we have seen it multiple times, having a swing high here and then going down from here, right? So if you want to invest right there in this particular position, you always have to have it in your mind that you are taking a risk, a higher risk than investing above the 62 cents. And of course, guys, we will probably be heading towards higher price targets. However, I want you to be careful, because the 3.0 mainnet launch here, guys, on June, it is a very good news. However, we had already our pump up, and on the daily frame, if you can see it, this is a superstar candle right here, guys, and from here it is very difficult to see a swing high that we will approach the previous high. You always have to remember that. Mark my words here, guys, we will probably go to higher resistance levels. However, it is for you to decide if you want to have a swing high. And of course, I told you the price targets that you need to have if you are a new investor, that you need to just you need to have low risk. You need to have a risk management here, because going above the 62 cents, this will mean we can easily go to 80 cents. So a swing trade from 62 cents to 80 cents, guys, is a very good swing trade, right? You don't want to be greedy. It is 30% upward, so it is a very good swing trade. So therefore, guys, if you want to buy around here, then I would suggest you to wait, but it is up to you. TFUEL against Bitcoin, guys, it is in a not oversold situation, it is not in an overbought situation, and we have to be careful though, because it is difficult to reapproach this high right here. I hope that we will do it though. I hope that we will be going further upwards, but right now Bitcoin, guys, is crumbling, is going to have a shrink high a little bit because of the oversold situation. Therefore, it might push the TFUEL price even higher. We hope to get to these price targets right here, 57 and 62. Afterwards, be careful a little bit. I will daily update for TFUEL. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. It is better to minimize the risk, guys, than taking higher profits. I suggest you to do that. Thank you again. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.